Hello and welcome to Guinness World Records. I'm Ian Wright, and do we have a show for you tonight? We got staff the world over on the lookout for people, genuine people who want to break unbelievable records. Here's a taste of what's coming up.
On Guinness World Records tonight, you'll meet the man that could eat you out of house and home. Will this be the last straw for a big mouth who's trying to gobble his way into the book?
We've got some awesome stuff on the show tonight, and the woman who tracked all these people down is with me, Kate Charman.
Thanks, Ian. Well, you won't believe what I found for you tonight.
We'll meet the world's chubbiest baby. At 18 months, he weighed 5 stone. Kate and Ian have a floating role in a brand new record attempt.
Well, for our first record attempt of the night, Kate's found us a bizarre story. What is it, Kate?
Well, Ian, if you live next door to the family we're about to meet, your corner shop would always be empty. This may look like an ordinary street in Northampton, but living at number 4, number 6 and number 23 are the world's most gluttonous family. They are Tony, Melvin and brother-in-law Sean. They're the young generation of a family that all hold records for speed-eating food. And the man responsible for the gluttony gene is Peter Dowdeswell, father to the boys and holder of 80 Guinness records for speed-eating a revolting list of food.
Gherkins, alvarils, mashed potatoes, raw eggs, boiled eggs, fried eggs, grapes, pancakes, sushi, prunes, prawns, shrimps. It's endless, it just goes on endless really, food eating records.
Peter is king of the crammers because of his amazing movable gullet.
It's just to move it over. You can move it over, but when you're drinking that, you open one gullet for drink, you open the next gullet for food.
If you're invited to tea at the Dowdeswells, it'll be a short-lived affair.
Ready? Go!
You've seen the household with the food bill that must run into the thousands, but now it's time to meet the man who's bred generations of gluttons. Ladies and gentlemen, the daddy of them all, Peter Dowdeswell. How did it all start?
I got kind of into having a go at yard of ale, and the first time I broke the world record, and it's just snowballed from there.
What did you do then? Did you drink? Eat?
I drank a 3.5 pint yard of ale in 4 seconds.
Excuse me, could you just run that by me again, please?
3.5 pint yard of ale in 4 seconds.
Is that one of those long things with the
measure of yards,
thing at the bottom? You've held over 80 Guinness World Records. Why'd you carry on?
Beacon Bingo all sponsors for charity to raise money, a lot of money for kids.
Do you raise a lot of money?
Yeah.
Have you got a figure on how much you raised?
Well, we know it's in the hundreds of thousands.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, how come you're not fat, you know? Seriously?
Seriously, it's just a natural thing. I don't seem to put weight on me. Boys do it for me.
When you was younger, did you have a big appetite, or did you just...
No, I've never been really a big eater.
You've never been a big eater?
No.
Have you just got a capacity for it?
I think I have in me records, yeah.
Yeah? Is there anything you won't eat?
No, there's nothing I won't eat, but the only thing I would say that when we do this eating is be very cautious because it is dangerous.
What do you mean dangerous? Like you have to train for it? How do you train to eat food? We
go for medical checkups to make certain, because it is dangerous. If it goes down the wrong hole, you can choke and do yourself a complete lot of damage.
You've got this thing what you do with your gullet. Can you just show the audience this, you know? How does that help you? Does that help you in any way with anything you do?
Yeah, because you've got one side goes down drinking, one side goes down eating, and you don't have to move it by your hands. You just open it normally when you're drinking or eating, so you can do it with speed.
But you can just like I'm going like this.
That's it, and it's open.
And then what does that mean? You can smash something
down without swallowing. Food down, just throw the food down.
Okay. Peter's going to try and break 3 records in one tonight. In front of us here, we have an ordinary 3-course meal. of oxtail soup, mashed potatoes, bangers and beans as a main course, and prunes for pudding to aid digestion. Most of us could eat that as a normal meal, but Peter's a little bit special. Come with me. He's going to try and eat this. A pint of soup, a pound of mash, half a pound of sausages and beans, and 50 prunes, all in under a minute. Yes, you heard me correctly. Is there anything you need to do to prepare yourself? Prepare to eat?
Just take my chicken barrel and mash the potatoes and beans together.
Feel free, my friend. 50 prunes. That should help you later on, though, don't you think, Pete? Can I just say before we go on, are the prunes for that reason? Because, you know, that is a lot of food and, you know, the prunes does aid digestion. Well, Michael, are you ready with the time, mate?
I'm ready.
Okay. Am I starting? Am I going to do 3, 2, 1? I'm so excited. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my gosh. A pint of soup. Go on.
5 seconds.
Go.
10.
How long, Mike? How long, Mike?
15 seconds. 20 seconds.
You got the time, Pete. You got the time, Pete.
25.
Get it down, you Gregory, my son.
30 seconds.
Go on, Pete. 30 seconds. Go on, Peter. He's scraping
35.
it up with everything. He's scraping it up.
40.
Go on, Pete.
45.
Pete, you got 15 seconds for the prunes, Pete. You got 15 seconds. Go on, Pete.
50.
Go on, Peter.
55.
55. Go, Pete. Go, Pete. So, Peter, I'll care any. That is an unbelievable effort. That is an unbelievable effort. Every lady. Pete, why do you think that you didn't actually finish the whole lot in a minute?
No excuses. Only that the potato's been used is powdered potato, not fresh potato.
Well, what can I say? I'm gutted. I wish I could have ate those for you or something.
I don't know. There's only about 15 prunes left there.
Out of 50, that's not bad. Should we take a look back? You want to see what happened there? Let's take a look back at it and have a look at Pete going for it. The soup seemed to go down well, Pete. It's gone. You happy with that?
I was happy with all of it.
You had a little pause there, Pete. Is that because it's clinging to your throat?
Yeah, it was, the actual potato was actually clinging.
What about when you done your head back and kind of went?
I was trying to.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Down, yeah.
Is that it? Look, look.
It was actually clung into the throat itself. That cost it by doing it.
Yeah, but look. Pete, would you be prepared to come back if we got the right potatoes and try it again later in the series or something?
Yeah, by all means.
Oh, lovely. Well, anyway, it was a valiant attempt, and as far as I'm concerned, he's still the gastronomic daddy of them all. Peter Dowdeswell, everybody. Okay, we're off to America now to see another amazing record attempt. Some people say that Americans have big mouths, and here's a guy who seems determined to prove it.
I'm here with Jim Perot from Whittier, California. We've heard a lot about your existing Guinness records, but you're here tonight because of your unique ability to expand a certain part of your body in a way that others cannot. Tell us what that is.
That is my mouth. I can expand my mouth and put a lot of miscellaneous object into my mouth.
Like what kind of things?
I've got the world record for cigarettes, I've got the world record for cigars, pipes, and I also have the world record for straws.
Now, you don't have I'm looking at you, your mouth does not look that big to me. How can you do this?
Well, I'm a normal guy, I got a normal sized face, but I can dislocate my jaw. That's the trick.
Doesn't that hurt?
It does hurt. It hurts a lot. But doing this for so many years, the whole thing is how to control your pain in your face and dislocate the jaw. And then when you take the straws back out, it goes back into its socket, hopefully.
Now explain what is going to happen tonight.
What I'm going to do right now is I've got 150 straws, which is the world record. I'm going to dislocate my jaw, pop it in, and pop these straws into my mouth. And then you're going to put one final straw in there, which will break the world record to 151.
Here they are. They're standard 7 3/4-inch drinking straws, and they are bundled together so that Jim can get a good mouthful. Before the show, we actually measured the circumference of Jim's mouth. It's 8 3/4 inches, and the straws are 11 inches. So Jim's mouth is 2 1/4 inches smaller than this bundle that he's going to try to jam in there. Jim, are you ready?
I've been ready.
All right. Well, I've been waiting, so good luck and be careful.
All right.
All right. We want to remind you again, do not try this at home. This is very dangerous. So it looks like Jim's starting on that left side. You can see how difficult it is to get that right side in now, even though the left side is cleanly in. Looks like he's close to getting them. Maybe a couple on the... Oh, Mike, he's having a little bit of a rough time with all those straws on the right side. He's trying to shove them in both with his hand and with the pressure from his head. Yeah, it looks like there are a couple on the downside that are not quite in. He's getting those. He's shoving them in because he's got to make sure that they're all in his mouth. It's not enough just to have most of them in. There goes the last one that looks as though it's exposed. Oh my gosh, it looks so painful. Gee. Oh my Lord. Are you all right? Well, that's one of us that's all right. Yes! That's 150. Let's see, one more to go for a new Guinness record. I just shoved this one in here? In the center? Oh, that's shoving another one out. Oh, I'm gonna let you do it. This is the 151st straw that's going in. This will be for the new Guinness record, but it's got to go in. A new Guinness record! 151 straws! Jim Perot, congratulations!
Well, right now you're just kind of psyching yourself out for a lot of pain in the next 5 minutes. So you're kind of, what you want to do is kind of roll them in.
What's the moment that you actually dislocate the jaw?
Right now they're going in. I'd say right about, and I'm just about the end is when I feel the, it's like a little snap I hear inside of my head, and the jaw just kind of comes out of its socket. And right about there is when I just started getting this last crunch in. Right about there, it'll actually just dislocate it. It takes a lot of pressure on the lower jawbone, and it snaps right out.
When did you discover you could do this?
Well, when I was 3 years old, I used to put my feet in my mouth. And my
Glad
mouth...
you gave that up.
I know. And that's when I found out I could dislocate.
There it is, though. Wow. Jim Perot.
Yeah.
You set the record, you broke the record. Jim Perot, congratulations. A new Guinness record.
Science official, Americans have got the biggest mouths in the world. Guinness World Record holders aren't any different to you or me. To prove this every week, I challenge you at home to work out which of the members in the studio audience is a genuine record holder. One of these three people really wants to pick me up, but which one is it? After the break, you'll find out. And oh yeah, you'll see some of this.
On Guinness World Records tonight, you'll meet a baby that outgrows its clothes quicker than any other kid.